Guys, it's 2018. That sounds like a number from the future. Happy New Year to all of you guys. Man, I'm just super excited for 2018. I think it's gonna be a pretty crazy year. I think there's gonna be a lot of fun to be had. But before we talk about the future, let's take a look back at 2017. 2017 was hands down the best year of my life. Before that, 2016 was the best year of my life, but then 2017 came along and everything changed again. In 2016, I was freelancing, I was DPing, which is the director of photography, basically the guy behind the camera, in charge of the camera department. I was shooting commercials, doing all sorts of stuff like that, and it was fun, but I just couldn't see my future in that. I couldn't see what the end game was. And I thought it would be crazy to work for companies like Nike, and then when I got there, it just wasn't the way that I wanted to work for companies like Nike. So at the end of 2016, I made some goals, I wrote them down. I was gonna try something different. I had a new mission in mind, and that was to kind of create this space where I could work as much as I wanted to, whenever I wanted to, and get paid. Because that was one of the big things with freelancing, is you never knew where your next project was gonna come from and when. It was all kind of up in the air all the time, and you had to have a lot of faith that the work was just gonna come in. And sometimes you'd have dry times, and then sometimes you'd have a ton of work, but it was a little bit inconsistent. So basically, I wanted to get paid without having to rely on companies to pay me. Really, I wanted to create some passive income streams so I could actually generate revenue without having to rely on different companies. And this way, I would have full creative control over the videos that I make. So I wanted to be fully independent of all companies, so nobody else was telling me what to do. And I thought, maybe the answer is YouTube. Maybe. Could it be? So I made my first goals for YouTube. In 2017, I wanted to hit 1 million views. I wanted to make my first $1,000 from AdSense. And the big crazy goal that was meant to make me fail was to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I thought that was a crazy goal that would never happen, but it would just drive me and push me to kind of just reach for the stars and just really go hard at it. So I had about 2,000 subscribers on YouTube at the beginning of 2017, and I decided I'm gonna be posting more often. I'm gonna post at least 2 or 3 videos a week if I can. And honestly, I thought YouTube would just be kind of a side hustle thing that was kind of just more for fun. Maybe I'd make a little bit of money through it, but I'd still be freelancing and DPing for other companies, and it would take years to actually build this YouTube channel to the point where it was actually my main source of income. I made the first video about my plans for 2017, probably got like no views, and then I made my first tutorial, which was making GoPro cinematic. And to this day, this is my most viewed video. It has just over 1 million views now, which is mind-boggling, just insane. 124 videos, 9 million views, and over 240,000 subscribers later, we're in 2018, and YouTube is my full-time job. I don't do anything else now. The mission has been accomplished. I don't have to rely on other companies to get paid anymore, which is just crazy. I never thought that this could happen so quickly. And now you might be thinking, well, Maddie won the YouTube lottery, and I wish I was just that lucky that I could win the lottery, that somebody would just hand me this thing. But you didn't see all the stuff before 2017. You didn't see back in 2008 when I just got interested in video stuff. I started watching tutorials all the time. I'd be sitting in Bible college in class watching tutorials, at nighttime in my free time watching tutorials. I'd watch tutorials all the time. You didn't see all the crappy videos I made in the beginning, which were just terrible. You didn't see all the videos I made for free, or you didn't see the hours I put into understanding cameras and how they work work. You didn't see the weddings I shot weekend after weekend. You didn't see the long 14-hour commercial shoots. You didn't see the food poisoning that I got on a commercial shoot and laid in bed puking all day long instead of being on the shoot. Yep, that's a true story. You didn't see the 8 years of filmmaking before I started doing YouTube. It was a perfect culmination of hard work, some skill, the perfect timing and confidence to start doing YouTube, which kind of led to the success. Nobody is an actual overnight success. There's always just a ton of work behind that success. And then still people are like, no, but really, what did you do? What was the hack? What was the cheat code that you used? What did you do to break the system and just win the lottery? But literally, it's just learn, make, repeat, hard work. That's the only thing that opens those doors. When you're starting out and you're not that good, it's really limited in what you can do with that, but the better you get, the more you know, the more understanding you have in that area, the more the doors just start opening up and you can just try different things in that space. So if you're in a place where you feel limited, well then just get better. Just get better. Learn, make, repeat. Keep putting in the hours until you do get better at what you're doing. Put in the hours, watch tutorials, practice your skills, learn from and with other people. Just watch your old videos and just figure out what you could do better. By the way, I love watching old videos that I've made, the really cringy ones, because it reminds me of how much I've learned. If I watched one of my old videos and I just thought, well, this is good, everything's good with it, then that means I haven't gotten any better since that time. But if I can look at my old work and be like, okay, I would have done that a little bit differently and I probably would have changed that up, that means that I've gotten better at my craft. So I love watching old stuff, especially when it makes me cringe. The number one thing you can do in 2018 to get more opportunities, to get more money, more subscribers, more followers, whatever it is to just get better. It's the answer that nobody wants to hear. Everybody wants to know this one thing that just brings instant success. But at the same time, I think it's really just relieving and nice because anybody can do it. Anybody can put in the time and effort to learn something. It's something that we all have the possibility to do. Yeah, life is unfair and it's harder for some people and some people just have more raw talent, but everybody can put in the hours and get better at whatever they're doing. You control how hard you work and how much effort and time you put into it, which essentially is controlling your own success in 2018 and for the rest of your career. But the one thing that I highly recommend if you want to be successful in 2018 is to set some goals for yourself. Figure out where you want to go and then set some goals to kind of just give you a direction, give you a purpose and a reason for all the things that you're doing. A lot of people, they work really hard, but they're kind of just wandering aimlessly. They're putting in effort over there and working hard over here, but they don't have a direction for all that. And so it's kind of wasted time and effort because you're not concentrating it into a specific direction. Set some goals for yourself to give yourself that direction and make sure that your time and effort is going into the right place. So these are my goals for 2018. I thought I would share them just to make them more concrete in my head and for you guys to hear. It helps to make them real instead of just thoughts in your mind. So the mission is still to be independent, but the new big goal, the crazy goal, is to hit 1 million subscribers, which just sounds crazy. It hurts the brain a little bit, but that's gonna be the big goal. And in 2018, I wanna reach 500,000 subscribers. So that's kind of the first checkpoint in reaching 1 million subscribers. It's good to give yourself a few different steps to your main goals so that you can feel that sense of accomplishment and to just know that you're going in the right direction. But in 2018, I also wanna do more good with this channel. I really wanna find opportunities to, work with nonprofits or just do something good, help people out with this channel. I think I've been given some sort of responsibility in this world to make it a better place, and I want to use this platform to do good. So if you're a nonprofit or you know of a nonprofit, feel free to just send me a message. I'd love to just partner up with some really good organizations that are doing amazing work and just shine a light on some of the stuff that they're doing. So 2018, I want to partner up with some nonprofits. And in 2018, I also want to find a studio. I've never really wanted a studio for filmmaking, but now doing all this YouTube stuff and doing it out of a spare bedroom of our apartment, I want to have a dedicated space to make videos. So one of the big goals for 2018 is to get my own studio. Now this next one, it's not really a goal, but I think it's something I want to do this year, and that's to hire someone to help me out. Whether it's an assistant or an editor, I don't really know yet, but I think it's something that I want to do in 2018, hire someone to help me out with this YouTube craziness. And there's one thing that I've been thinking about that's kind of a big change for this channel, and I don't really know what the answer is, but I'd like to hear what you guys think. I've been thinking about maybe changing the channel name. Now, originally I called it Travel Feels because I thought I was gonna do a lot more traveling, but then life happened, we had a son, and things just changed. I didn't want to be out there traveling all the time because I have a wife and kid at home. I want to be with them. I love spending time with them. I love being home. So I haven't been traveling as much, and I think some people are kind of thrown off by that it's called Travel Feels and I don't travel all the time. They expect that I'm just gonna be a travel vlogger, and that's not really what this channel is about. So I've been thinking about it, but I'm not quite sure yet. What do you guys think? Comment down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. So those are my goals for 2018, and there's a lot of other stuff I want to do, but those are the big goals that I want to do in 2018. And did I mention that I'm not going to be eating any desserts in January? Just January. Let's try it out just for 1 month. And for a Finnish man who enjoys the sweets, this one's going to be tough, but just like I have goals for my career, I also have goals for my personal life. Like I want to be in the best shape of my life in 2018. So this is kind of part of that. And oh man, I'm just so excited for 2018. I think there's just gonna be so many cool things that happen. I'm just really excited. And hey, I'm curious, what kind of content do you guys enjoy watching most? Do you guys like tutorials? Do you like reviews on different tech and that kind of stuff? Do you like the feedback videos? Do you like vlogs? Do you like the inspirational stuff like this video? What kind of content do you guys like best? Comment down below. I'd love to know. Just get a sense of what you guys enjoy the most. All right, it's time to start crushing 2018. I'm so excited for this year. I hope it's gonna be an amazing year for all of you guys. And hey, let's make this year, 2018, the best year of our lives.